you expect to make cuts tonight or tomorrow, and how many do you want to get down to?
Tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens tonight and make those final decisions in the morning.
These preseason games, I mean, the fans may not think them important, but for some of these guys, especially in this game, they're fighting for a roster spot right now.
Oh, these are huge. I remember doing these myself. We all do. Whenever there's something at stake for you playing for a team, you hope guys rise up, and that's certainly what we're looking for.
How many decisions do you feel like you still have left? Many
Lots. Yeah, lots.
Are all the guys who are not playing in one of these two games going to be playing in Boston tomorrow?
Not necessarily. Most of them will, but not necessarily all of them.
How do you see the forward battle? Because you still probably have at least one too many guys out there.
It's way too early. I mean, talking about guys that played one game. Some guys haven't played it. I mean, way too early even.
Ron, would you like to get a look
at there yet? We've seen some things with people, and obviously it gives them a first look, but we're way too early for that.
Would you like to get a look at Claude Giroux at left wing at some point in the preseason?
Well, Hack's got a lot of combinations depending on who makes a team in the end. And the only time to try things is right now. You get down to the last couple of games and you want to try and be as close to what you envision as possible. Unfortunately, it's hard to get there. People have no idea, 8 games, you're trying to work through, you're looking at opening night, trying to figure out who's going to make the team, and now what are your lines going to be, and what are your deep pairs going to be. And it's hard. We go through it every year. There's always turnover on every team. So there's jobs to be won here. There's also combinations that need to be looked at. Certain combinations that we know based on last year will work. But is there something better? And if you add 1 player or 2 players or 3 players in lineup, it changes things. So we got a lot of work to do, a lot of hard decisions, and players got a lot of work to do as well.
When you're evaluating at this stage of the preseason, how much you taking into account the caliber of the lineup and that's on the other side?
Yeah, you got to take it into account. These are even the NHL guys playing. I mean, they want to play well. They have pride, but they're trying to get themselves ready. Most of them. I mean, in our case, there are guys fighting for jobs, but they're trying to get themselves. A lot of them trying to get themselves ready for the season. So you have to take in the caliber of where we're at right now, and you expect a little bit more from the guys that are fighting for jobs because of the caliber.
Are you considering at all putting Rupsov in the AHL this season, or is he most likely going back to juniors?
Another decision we got to make. So we'll see how he does tonight.
Is there a specific number that you want to get to after tonight?
There's a particular number you want to get to practice with, but again, some of those decisions are going to be made by the players tonight. And then if we send some guys up here, we can always bring a guy or 2 back as well. So we'll go through it in the morning, after the game in the morning.
One of the guys you're not watching tonight, Kosarenkov, have you seen enough of him so far that you think he is deserving of a contract?
We'll see. We'll see how he does. He's playing tonight, so we'll see how he does. And we got some people over there too.
The past couple of days with other teams and injuries starting to pop up, your phone may be ringing a little bit more because people know you have extras.
No, it hasn't rung once. That time of the year, everybody's trying to figure out what they got. They don't have time to kind of be checking other people's players out. So everybody thinks they have enough right now, and that's maybe in 4 or 5 games towards the end of preseason you might get a call. But this isn't typically the time of the year we get many calls.
What has Nolan Patrick shown you so far in camp?
He's shown the type of player he is. I mean, he's a smart player. He's got good poise. He makes good plays. Typically makes the right play. Typically in the right position. So he's done a lot of the things that we expected. But he's got to do some things here. So,
As I say, do you think that he's still trying to feel things out, see, feel the speed of the game, the tempo, where he needs to be, how to play as at the NHL level?
Every young player, he knows how to play the game. Like, he doesn't have to change his game. He plays a good 2-way game. Getting up to speed, and he hasn't played a game since probably March, or that's a long time between games. So I'm sure he's probably feeling better every day. And he knows what's at stake.
And Wayne Simmons is fine, the maintenance is over, he's
I told
good to
you
go.
He's fine, yeah. A couple of maintenance days, one more than I thought. A couple of maintenance days. I know some people question those, but sometimes bodies get sore and that's what happens. They're not necessarily injured, but they get sore. I went this, a few of you guys last year should have remembered it.
Or
Right?
what?
Maintenance day might be just a coach saying a guy needs a day off. It might be a little,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
two
a
before he's even
little,
played
a
a
little
game.
bruise, a little, well, there's a variety of reasons. If he was hurt, I would have told you he was hurt.
Well, he said he was sick, so I'm surprised you didn't say
He
that.
wasn't sick.
That's what he said today.
So
Well, you said maintenance, I just said maintenance.
he could say whatever he wants. I mean, but